Welcome to It's Your Life. I'm your host, Joyce Wheeler. Today is Saturday, June 15th, 2019. Today I want to speak to you about my three favorite supplements. When we started taking our health into our own hands, we started supplementing because we realized that the food we were eating, even though it's organic, didn't have the vitamins and nutrients that our bodies totally needed. So we started taking supplements. Well, over the years, we've learned about new supplements. So recently, I don't know if you've heard, but I've been talking a lot about stress. Well, recently, I found something new. It's called Rodella. And Rodella is an adaptogen, which means that it helps the body to adapt to stress, like stressful situations, chemicals, physical stress, mental stress, so any kind of stress that the body experiences, that's what an adaptogen is. It helps the body to adapt. So rhodiola actually is not a herb, it's a tree, and a herb is defined as something that grows, dies away, and comes back. Yes, trees lose their leaves, but they don't completely die. So it is not an herb. If it has a name, I don't know what it is. If you know what it is, please be happy to share. Always willing to gain new knowledge. So you'll see me looking over to the side, or here's the papers rumbling because I can't retain everything. It's just between the crystals and the herbs and the essential oils. It's just there's so much that my disc just can't compute everything and memorize everything. I just know this stuff is good for you. That's all I know. So I found out about rhodiola. And one of the things it does is it helps to stabilize the cortisol that's released during stress. So that also, because when we're in that chronic state of stress, which today most of us are, our body, immune system shuts down, reproductive system shuts down, blood pressure goes up, heart rate goes up, the cortisol remains in the system. And what that does is causes the body to store fat normally in the belly. Well, what the rhodiola does, because it helps control the cortisol, is it also helps to get rid of belly fat. I'm all for that. So, let's see. Yeah, it is a tree, and if I'm correct, it grows in Russia. One of those countries up there. Somewhere. Okay, so it's been proven to have at least 4 major health benefits. I had mentioned the stress, but it's also really good for fighting depression. They have actually done some studies, and rhodiola highly compares to at least 2 antidepressants that are given with no side effects. So that's an up point. It also helps to improve brain function. We talked about it increases energy and athletic performance while reducing mental and physical fatigue. I'm all for that. So studies have found that rhodiola contains more than 40 kinds of chemical compounds. Woohoo, rhodiola! So I got all my information from Dr. X, so if you want to learn more, I suggest you take what I'm giving you today on these 3 supplements, herbs, trees, and go over there and get more information. I am not a doctor of any, did I really just say that? I am not a healthcare professional at all. I am totally speaking from personal experience. So go to Dr. X and you can find more about rhodiola on his website, and also any precautions you need to take and the proper dosage. One thing I'm going to mention about rhodiola that I did not see anyplace else. Now, Dr. X does mention 2 side effects, being dry mouth and dizziness. I did not experience either of those. The first, I would say 3 times I took it, I felt like I was stoned. But at the same time, I was just like, I didn't care about anything. I mean, there was stuff going on that I could have sat and dwelt on and worried about, but I just didn't care. This stuff is just so freaking good. So if you've got problems and you just want to get rid of that stress and you don't want to care anymore, I highly recommend rhodiola. So, but be aware that it can have like this, trying to think of what the name is, what I'm trying to say. but it can make you kind of feel like you're stoned, that you're just not in your right mind, makes you feel like you're kind of off. So if you're going to take it, be sure to take it like when you're not out driving and you're not working, somewhere where you know, maybe at night when you're sitting at home and the kids are asleep, you know, when you have time to, if you experience that effect, you can deal with that on your own in quiet, peaceful environment. Actually, if the kids were up and running around, you know what? You really wouldn't care. It just wouldn't matter. This stuff is so good. You know, I hope that I'm amping it up, and I hope it works just as good for everybody else as it does for me. I did give my daughter some because she has anxiety and panic attacks, and she said it did help. So, you know, that's two of us, and I've seen other testimonies on YouTube, so you might want to check those out. But for more information, more in-depth information, go to Dr. Axe. Okay, now the other one we're going to talk about is ashwagandha. I don't have it in capsule forms. I have it in powder forms because we make our own capsules. So this is ashwagandha. This is also adaptogen. So again, it's going to help your body to adapt, which is good. There has been over 200 studies on the benefits of ashwagandha, including, excuse me, improve thyroid function, treat adrenal glands, reduce anxiety and depression. Again, we have something else for anxiety and depression. Reduce stress, increase stamina, endurance, more stamina, endurance. So maybe rhodiola and ashwagandha make really good friends together and make us feel a whole lot better. It prevent and treat cancer, reduce brain cell degeneration, stabilize blood sugar, lower cholesterol, and boost the immune system. Yeah. So it's been used in Ayurvedic medicine to aid with the following body systems: the immune system, neurological, endocrine, and reproductive systems. And you know, I find it funny too, because stress hinders the immune system and the reproductive system. So it's really great to have something to go ahead and combat that. So we've got the rhodiola that's going to go ahead and aid with the cortisol. We're going to slow that bugger down. And then we got something else that's going to go ahead and help with the immune system and the reproductive system. So it's also good for the liver, the kidneys, the brain, and the heart. Helps relieve adrenal fatigue, balances blood sugar, helps fight cancer, increases stamina endurance, helps to increase muscle strength, and helps to increase sexual function and fertility. Okay, the last one, this one is amazing. This is moringa. Moringa is another that comes from the tree. So what's fascinating about the moringa tree is that every part of it can be used, and each part has some benefit. The pod, they smash it, whatever, and extract the oil. So the oil is really good for the skin. It helps with a lot of skin issues. I looked for it to put into my skincare line. I do have a skincare line called Heavenly Bodies. You can find that at HB Skincare Organics. Check that. hborganicskincare.com. So I've looked at it to add to some of my skincare products. It's a pricey oil. So I mean, part of my marketing for my branding, I should say, for my skincare products is that I believe that everybody should be able to get quality skincare products at a reasonable price. You know, they hike these prices so high up. I use certified organic ingredients in my skincare products. And I'm just like, why are these companies charging so much? It's not that expensive to make. I'm still making a profit. You know, it's cruelty-free, certified organic ingredients. But anyway, enough about that. So you can use the pads that contain the oil, but that what's really cool is you take the pad shells and that purifies water. How cool is that? So this actually grows in very warm climates. So if you live like in a tropical type of mud, I'm in Louisiana, so I think that it would grow here real well. I think it would grow in Florida real well. You can grow them, here in the States. Typically, they're found, the great thing about it, they're in third world countries, like in parts of Africa, and The people there can go ahead and they can eat the parts of it, and they can get a lot of nutrients and a lot of vitamins from this tree. So excellent, excellent. So over 1,300 studies, articles, and reports have focused on the benefits of moringa. Here's some of them. Inflammation-related diseases, cancer, diabetes, anemia, arthritis, and other joint pain, such as rheumatism, allergies and asthma, constipation, stomach pains and diarrhea, epilepsy, stomach and intestinal ulcers or spasms, chronic headaches, heart problems, including high blood pressure, kidney stones, fluid retention. And when I saw this fluid retention, I was going, gosh, no wonder I'm going to the bathroom a whole lot more, because I've got excess water, obviously, and I'm just going, wow, why am I going to the bathroom so much? I didn't take a diuretic. I do have a diuretic, but I didn't take it. Haven't taken it for a long time. So now I know. Thyroid disorders. Okay, we have another one for the thyroid. Low sex drive. Here we have something else. Bacterial, fungi, viral, and parasite infections. Oh, this is the best part. It's jam-packed with nutrients. It has 2 times the amount of protein as yogurt. Hey, listen up, vegans. If you want a good source of protein, go ahead and take yourself some moringa. 4 times the amount of vitamin A as carrots, which, if you know, a lot of the kids that are in people that are in third world countries, vitamin A is one thing that they're very deficient in. So they can get that from the moringa plant. 3 times the amount of potassium as bananas. 4 times the amount of calcium as cow's milk. People, we don't belong drinking cow's milk. We are not a cow. Get coconut milk. Get almond milk. You're not a cow, okay? Don't drink cow's milk. Plus, it's got all kinds of junk in it. Yeah, we won't talk about it. 7 times the amount of vitamin C is oranges. It provides antioxidants, anti-inflammatory compounds, balances hormones, and slows the effects of aging. We like that. Helps improve digestive health. Protects and nourishes the skin. That goes back to the oil that we were talking about. Helps stabilize your mood and protects brain health. What more can you want? So, I would highly recommend adding moringa, rhodiola, and ashwagandha into your arsenal. But make sure that you consult your healthcare professional, because some of these, because of the things that it does, they can interact. If you are on pharmaceutical drugs, hopefully, maybe get some of those. You can get off those nasty drugs and do something that's more natural. Also, some pregnant women shouldn't take some of these, or if they're nursing, they shouldn't take some of these. So always consult with your healthcare professional. Better off, go over to Dr. Ax's website, just type it in the search bar, and it'll come up. So that's all I have to say about that. So thank you for listening, and enjoy the rest of your day. Keep on shining.